The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
I'm vengeance. Now, AEW Air Order. What's up tonight? Tuesday night. I'm back. I didn't mute myself for a second. Checking my freaking X account DMs because it's going off with people that are gonna end up in this chat anyway. They're gonna bring their Scrabble, their little rivalry into my chat. Yeah. I know it's gonna happen. See, but right now, Sideways is Sideways is watching with me, but he's not really part of it. See this Sideways. Red, yeah. So I know Red's gonna join in. Okay, Red is gonna join. I know that. All right, I know Red's gonna join in. So, all right, what's up, Sideways? Yeah, Air Warrior, guys. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this Tuesday night, August the 5th of 2025. I hope y'all having a good Tuesday. I'm having a solid Tuesday. Good Tuesday. Okay Tuesday. An okay Tuesday. Hopefully I see you guys in the chat, whether it's blinded or so on. You know what? We're going to do some invitations. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Red. I know you're watching. Red. Just come out of hiding. I know you're watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Please do all that. A bit of an update for this week. Okay? Not major changes to the schedule, okay? Not major changes to the schedule this week, but just time changes this week. Okay? Wednesday and Thursday. Tomorrow, nothing's going to change tomorrow, okay? Nothing's going to change tomorrow. So we're going to stick at normal time tomorrow on Wednesday. So nothing's changing tomorrow. Okay. Friday, I'm thinking of doing I'm doing Let's Talk Pop, but I might do it earlier in the day than the night. Let's say 7 Eastern time, maybe around there. Okay? Let's Talk Pop. TJ in the house. Yeah, okay. On Friday, a little bit earlier, maybe around 7 o'clock Eastern time, my time, instead of 10. Okay, I'm kind of busy at 10 o'clock at night. Okay. Saturday, and we're going to do in the from 4 to 6 in the afternoon. Okay, we're going to do in the afternoon a stream. And Sunday, I got plenty of time to do it. Sunday we're going to do a detracting stream, and it's probably going to be, don't know yet with the track. So Sunday's time is up in the air. Probably most likely be a night or something. It'll most likely be up in the air. I don't know yet, but what time. But once again, tomorrow we're going to be regular time. Okay. Thursday, a little bit earlier, maybe. Okay. Friday, Let's Talk Paul will be earlier this week. Okay. And Saturday will be an afternoon stream. Okay. Will be an afternoon stream like last time. I did very well. And Sunday will be a night stream. Sunday will be a night stream. Yes. A night stream. Maybe between 7 and 10 o'clock during one of those time slots. Okay. But yeah, that's the schedule I have planned. Okay. All right. So shout out to TJ. Shout out to Red Sideways. I don't see Red in the chat yet. I know he'll join. I know he's going to leave an L. He's going to have an L. I don't know where Blinded is. But yeah, welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome to AWO. All right, another Marvel topic discussion. Marvel discussion, man. MCU discussion, Star Wars discussion. Well, not really a Star Wars discussion, but Star Wars is part of this. Okay? So, welcome to my stream then. Okay? Also, make sure to send super chats, join membership, do all that for me, please, if you can. Okay. See, I told you. See, there's red shows up. Let's see if blindness shows up. If blindness shows up, red and blinded are definitely going to continue. Their little rivalry. Their feud. Their feud. I know that. That's a fact. Right? I sent out invitations. see exactly my point. They're gonna have a feud. But okay, guys. Marvel. MCU. Is it dying like Star Wars? Is the MCU dying like Star Wars? Is it on its deathbed? I'm not saying it's dead, like some people are. It's dead. Marvel's dead. I'm not saying it's dead. Okay? That's not what the topic is. But is it dying? Is it dying? Alright? Is it dying? That's the question. Okay? It's been dead since Iron Man 2008. Is it heading in the direction of what's it called? A mountain streets. Carpathia. Your island streets of Carpathia. Oh, okay. But okay. So I sent blind an invite. All right. Marvel. Okay. Fantastic Four. It's not looking so hot. Box office wise, financially wise. What's happening? Is people losing interest in the Fantastic Four? Fantastic Four? What's happening? Okay. Okay, I'm just fan essay. Okay, I sent an invite to Blinded, my co-host. Okay, now Star Wars. Yeah, normies don't jive with Fantastic Four that much. I thought it'd be different. I thought Fantastic Four would be a little different. The normies would see this more than the other two movies that came out this year. I figured this would be the Marvel movie they would want to see. I think with her Fantastic Four. Now I mentioned this in the video, my Fantastic Four video the other day. I think it was yesterday. Placement of this film. Okay, I think the placement of this film hurts. Honestly, I do think placement of this film hurts in July of 2025. Now, I don't think November will make a difference. Okay, pretty much November. I don't think it'll make a difference because Avengers Doomsday is still a year out from November, basically. So I don't think it'll make a difference. You have to understand. Okay. Superman is I think he's a mini draw. I don't think he's a big draw, though. But Avengers Doomsday with right? So we have to understand with the past Avenger movies, specifically Endgame and Infinity War, okay, and Spider and right in the first Spider-Man movie, right? So let's go to 2016, Civil War. To me, Civil War is where the timing of the MCU movies were exactly right. Okay, Civil War came out in what month? Month April, right? A month after BVS. BVS, right? Captain America Civil War in BVS, right? That introduced us to one major Marvel character, but also Black Panther. That was the star of the movie, and also Spider-Man. So that introduced Spider-Man and Black Panther, right? So yeah, we got Doctor Strange, and also in 2017 we got Thor Ragnarok in Guardians, and Guardians is a big two. Guardians 2 was big because Guardians 2, obviously the Thanos character is refers Thanos is part of part of the Thanos is part of the Guardians lore. Okay, okay, all that. So you gotta understand that Guardians is big. Thor Ragnarok, well, we'll get to there. But you got Spider-Man, No Way, the first movie, Homecoming, and people want to see Spider-Man MCU for a long time. Then we get after the Thor Ragnarok, which really doesn't have anything that leads into Avengers Infinity War until the end after credits. No, this is not a solo stream. I don't know. This is not a solo stream. Infinity War. Okay. But the after credits scene, we see the Thanos ship, right? Thanos ship. Okay. And then we get the Black Panther, when everybody was one of the standouts of Civil War, right? And Black Panther. But Black Panther came out February or March of 2018, and the next big movie is Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War, okay? Avengers Infinity War. Same year. Black Panther came out in the same year, right? Two or 3 months before, I think 2 months basically before Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War came out the end of April, okay? Okay, so 2 months before. And then in 2018, we got Ant-Man and the Wasp. Unfortunately, Avengers Infinity War, I think it helped the Ant-Man and the Wasp second movie a little bit, but not greatly. And then we didn't have a Marvel movie all the way until Captain Marvel. And you got to remember, Captain Marvel was introduced in the end of Infinity War. So despite how good the movie was, Captain Marvel did well because it had Endgame. I did send the link. It had Endgame, okay? Had Endgame. I sent it in Discord. Oh no! Whoops! I sent the wrong link in Discord. Whoops! I sent the YouTube link. Okay. So you gotta understand, like Black Panther and Captain Marvel, 2 movies right before the Avengers movies. Okay. Fantastic Four might actually benefit not from November, not from a year and out, but might actually benefit from maybe moving it to next year. There's no problem with Marvel having 2 movies coming out this year. I think Fantastic Four, I'm one of those people, like there's just people suggesting online, Fantastic Four, they should have moved to November. Okay? I'm like, no. The best placement would have been moving it to next year. Early next year. Okay? Yeah, Ant-Man and the Wasp made over $600 million. So Infinity War definitely helped Ant-Man and the Wasp a little bit. Okay? I do think the placement of people suggest, oh my God, they should have moved Fantastic Four to November. I don't think the Fantastic time slot would have helped at all. I think if they moved it next year, it would have done better because anticipation for Avengers Doomsday is the time to wait is less and less. You get my point? You have the big, right? Captain Marvel, Black Panther led into the 2 Avenger movies. Okay. I maybe moving this movie to next year. Remember, Marvel has no first or second quarter movie next year. There's no January to March. next year. Okay, movie, and there's no June, not June, April to April to June movie next year, right? But they do have July, right? Quarter, beginning of the third quarter, right? July, right? With Spider-Man No Way Home. Well, actually, the end of July, but whatever, it's still July. And then the end of the year, the last quarter of 2026, Avengers Doomsday. There's no reason why they could have moved this movie to next year, early next year. Okay. Uh, I know. December is a big movie year for movie month for MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and well, even though the Avenger movies are moving to December, December is not really a month like the Marvel Studios in Disney in Disney in December. They really don't schedule the movies for in December. So moving the Avenger movies in December is quite rare. That's probably because usually in between the Avenger movies they have a Star Wars movie. Remember, 2015, except for 2015, they had Rise of Skywalker, they had Age of Ultron, right? They're Disney's two biggest movies. Marvel had the beginning of the year, and Lucasfilms had the end of Star Wars. All right, at the end of the year, 2017 there was no big Marvel film like Avengers Rise. 2019 they had Rise of Skywalker, and they had what's it Endgame. This time they don't have that. Okay, I'm sorry, Blind. I have to explain this. This time they don't have that with the Avengers and Star Wars. Their Star Wars movie, the next Star Wars movie, Starfighter, is coming out May of 2027. Doomsday is coming out. Well, Doomsday is coming out in the end of 2026, and they're doing the switcheroo here. They're having a Star Wars movie come out in May, and they're having the Avengers movie Secret Wars come out in December. What's up, Blinded?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, everybody except Red?
Yeah, you guys are fighting, huh?
Well, I mean, he's fighting with himself. I mean, I'm not fighting. He's just, saying crap as usual, and I just respond to it as is, and everybody laughs at him.
Yeah, no,
Not my fault.
He does embarrass himself.
No one is ever on Red's side. If you notice, like, no one ever comes to his defense. Like, I'm just, just saying.
Oh yeah, the Mando film. Yeah, they're doing a switcheroo.
Don't forget the Mando film. Yeah, it's coming out next year, May.
Star Wars and Marvel are doing a switcheroo. Yeah, they are doing a switcheroo here.
Now I wonder how that movie will do.
That movie's been done film for a while, huh? Like, it's been done film.
Well, they're doing the VFX and stuff. I think the VFX is going to be quite heavy. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal is going to have a busy year next year. Man,
yeah,
2 big blockbusters.
Yeah, more people complaining, I guess, right?
Well, I heard Jester Bells keeps complaining about Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, of course.
If you know high school, if you've been in high school, when a boy and a woman and a girl always talk shit about each other, it really means they like each other. Okay? Right? That's what it really means. I think she likes Pedro Pascal. She has a crush on him. That's what I think.
She kept saying he was gross and all that stuff. Remember, we saw her reaction talking about him. Remember?
Yeah. He's gross.
So, what's up, Sideways? Yeah, I don't think MCU is going the way of Star Wars. I think Star Wars is like,
But here's the thing.
I think Star Wars is kind of dead. It's dead right now.
I is struggling. Movie Rise is obviously it's been a hiatus since 2019, but
yeah.
I'm actually quite confident with Sean Levy at the helm with his movie.
I mean, Ryan Gosling's in it, which I mean, it seems like anything Ryan Gosling is in is going to be good. I don't think. Yeah, maybe there's like for example, I didn't love Barbie like a lot of people, but he was definitely the best part of the movie. He had the funniest lines in the movie.
I watched Barbie. Barbie is not. Barbie is an okay film.
It's okay, yeah.
It's not a masterpiece of a film, right?
No, all the parts that were the best parts, in my opinion, were Ken. Like Ken was the funniest
Yeah.
character by far.
I don't know. That movie should never get nominated for Oscars because to me that was not an Oscar-worthy movie, and I was hating the bitching and the complaining from people that worked on the movie about that. They see me do like, no, that movie's not Oscar-worthy. Like, why was it getting like?
No, yeah. I mean, yeah, I Ryan Gosling is a good
It's an
actor,
overrated.
a good
It's an
agent.
overrated movie. Look, he's a look, and the guy that got from Morbius from Matt Smith is a good actor too. But just
Oh,
saying
by
that.
the way, yeah, how come no one pointed out that Matt Smith was in a Star Wars movie, right?
Really, I didn't know you were supposed to be in that Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in Rise of Skywalker. He was the antagonist until like they filmed the entire movie and then they cut him
Oh,
out and
oh, they resaw.
they replaced it with Palpatine. Yeah, he was playing this other character. He was like a CGI character or whatever. And yeah, they replaced him with Palpatine. Barbie was actually entertaining. Like you see, like this is why you can't trust Red. Like we might as well start saying stuff like Superman is like one of the greatest comic book movies ever, so then you can see his opinion flip just
I
because
don't.
we say something.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think this Superman is a top 10 comic book movie of all time.
Well, let me see it another time. I got it
Yeah.
pre-order for Blu-ray. I
Okay.
want to do that with Fantastic Four. I'm gonna go. I don't know if
What?
I'll see it again this summer. Maybe if there's like, I think at the end of the August, there's like, isn't it like Cinema Day or something where like the tickets are like extremely
Just
cheap?
what you do sideways. Just watch if you have HBO and just watch it alone at home at night.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not.
it's okay. Like, I mean, I feel like again, like right when they come to the real world, that was like the best part of the movie, and then it sort of just, I don't know, it just kind of like fell off afterward. Like, I didn't really care when they went back to Barbie Land, and it was like,
Hey, at least it's better than what the original Barbie was like. What Amy Schumer was gonna do Barbie. Remember, like the
yeah,
Amy Schumer,
obviously this movie was much better than
like
whatever trash that was. Who cares if you
the
don't have a
prep.
girlfriend? What the hell are you talking about? You don't even have a girlfriend. You don't even have a boyfriend, man. You like a loner in your
Okay.
goddamn
Yeah.
little wage slave apartment you got over there. Shut the hell up.
So
Shut the hell up, Red.
I don't know if you're listening, but if you just came out, I was in the middle of my middle of what I was discussing about the placement of this movie, Fantastic Four. Uh,
Yeah, people listen. The movie is doing fine. Okay, it's not blowing the socks off of anybody, that's for sure. But
yeah,
like to say like this movie should have been moved, I think it's funny too. The moment the box office came in, right, everybody dropped the whole super fantastic shit. You know what I
yeah,
mean? They dropped that very quick. They started bitching about the movie. I still stand by the fact that I feel like the people who were, they were like lukewarm on the movie, and even though it's like, the movie is by far Marvel's best movie. They included so many great elements. They respected the characters, the source material, and that wasn't good enough for people. And so it's like, well, okay, so when Marvel goes back to doing the same slop that they were doing before that made the money, then you guys gotta appreciate and like it, right? But no, they're gonna bitch and complain, even though that's exactly what this movie delivered, right? And so that's why it's dumb. And by the way, all the narratives were like, what movie has, I said this before, what movie has ever had the headline where they're comparing Friday to Friday?
yeah, yeah,
You know, like again, it was like, what the hell? Like again, that was like a cherry picked all the way to make it seem like the movie's not doing great. And it's like, I mean, the movie is falling in line or falling a little bit behind expectations, right? But it's not like a complete flop. It's still going to be one of the highest grossing movies of this year. So it's like, well, like again, if you look at the box office, like You do think Sinners crossed 500 million? No, but it was still a success because I mean they weren't expecting it to even cross 300 million, right? So it's like I don't know. Some
Yeah.
people I feel like they're kind of just like the whole box office talk doesn't even make sense anymore because first off, one, the rule of thumb doesn't even really apply anymore to movies. Like look at a movie like Doctor Strange, like that budget, we didn't know what it actually was until years later, and it was
Mhm.
like some crazy amount. It was almost like over 500 million. So it's like, well, did they make profit or not? Like that. The thing is, like
Which one,
people
two or the
like
first
what
one?
the second one,
Yeah,
the
they had a
second
big
one.
budget. Well, the ones that were filmed during the production, the movies that were filmed during COVID, they had more. They had
Yeah, they had
yeah,
a bigger budget because of that. But
yeah.
it's like, but one of the things that people have to remember is we don't know what is the expectations, what they expect to make money. We don't know any of their numbers. We just see what is being publicly put out. And people go, well, that's good or bad. But it's like it's not up to any of us to determine what is good and bad. It's it's going to be determined by Disney. Like if they felt like, hey, this movie wasn't going to make 800 million dollars, but it was going to fall, I don't know, like 6 or 7 or whatever, then okay, maybe it's falling a little bit behind. But again, we don't know their expectations. I don't
I
know.
I think
Like,
I think this movie's going to fall in the same range. I think Superman and Fantastic Four are going to be like in the same range.
no, I think it's gonna be maybe like 50, 70 million behind Superman. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like in the $100 million range difference. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I mean, it's still like I said, like it's gonna be well over 500 if that is the case.
look. I do really do think if they did move it to next year, it probably would do better because it's closer to Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, but I think it was smarter for them to put it out in advance because people have to get used to the character. So, and like I said, we another thing that people don't realize is that the ways of making money on a movie is different. Like, what happens if, yeah, maybe this movie isn't blowing the socks off on the box office, but when it comes to digital sales and Disney Plus subscriptions, this movie is drawing in a ton of people because people actually want to see it. Like,
It
I'm
does
sure,
help.
but yeah, so, and that makes the money too, right? Like,
Yeah,
so I don't know, like, this is why it is kind of like, the box office discussion really doesn't mean much anymore. Like there's a certain level, right? Like I understand like what Grace is saying, where it's like, oh, you want the movie to be successful because if you're a fan of it, then you get to see more, right? And that's fine and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but like what is like sometimes like we don't always need to have all this stuff, right? If they don't make a Fantastic Four sequel, I'm not gonna die, right? Even if I am like a
oh,
big
they're
time
gonna make
fan,
it.
right? I'm sure they are gonna
Yeah.
make it, but like I don't know. I think sometimes like people are like, oh, I want something to be successful to get more of it. But it's like sometimes it's like, yeah, but then maybe the sequel's not as good or it's
Fantastic
not
Four is going to
great.
make 400. Fantastic Four is going to make 400 million easily at the box office. Red.
Well, it's already going to, I mean, this weekend is going to come up. It's going to pass 400. So, and it's in its third weekend now. So,
It's going
what
to
is
get to
Red even talk?
500.
Like Red doesn't even bother, like,
He
being consistent anymore. He just says
hates
random shit.
everything. He hates everything. Right?
Well,
What
he
do
hates
you?
everything because the stuff he likes is trash. He doesn't want. You notice how he never talks about the stuff he actually likes.
Yeah.
It's like we'll never know what Red likes, probably because it is crap.
Yeah, it's sticking at three.
Majority of it is crap.
Sticking at 370, but it's 370 now box office mojo. But actually,
Look, if it's 370 now, then it's
it's
gonna pass
373.
it this weekend.
It's 373.
Well, it's gonna pass it this weekend. Today's Tuesday.
Box office mojo doesn't update every day.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
by the time we get to the weekend, it's gonna
Yeah.
be like 410. No. So
Oh, you did like Super
we'll,
Legacy, even though it's not really called Superman Legacy.
it's not called Superman Legacy, and
He does this.
you just you and let's be
He did
honest.
say it though.
Well, Superman Legacy is a masterpiece, right? It's one of the greatest movies. Watch him change his opinion now. Watch him change his
I was
opinion
gonna
now.
say his shit.
Superman is shit because I said it's a great movie. It's like one of the best DC movies. He's gonna lose his fucking mind.
Oh yeah. All right. This, but it's true. There's not a lot of people talking about. Like Superman, there's still a lot more people talking about Superman because Superman's a lot more of a controversial figure, really, than Fantastic Four
Mm-hmm.
on social media for a lot of reasons. For a lot of reasons, Fantastic Four is not. Fantastic Four is not a category of like a. It's not. No, he's not. They're not popular like Superman. Superman is Fantastic Four. Superman is iconic. He's a character that kind of transcends comics, where Fantastic Four really doesn't. Right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only really one. Like truly for me, there's only really one Marvel character that truly transcends comics, and that's probably Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe X-Men a little bit, but it's truly Spider-Man. There's like to me, there's
For Marvel?
yeah. It's
Well,
like
I mean, I think majority of the characters. I mean, Iron Man probably would have if they kept going on with Iron Man.
yeah. But I mean, like Superman. I mean, yeah, he's a comic character, but Superman is perceived as it's a pop culture icon, right? Like a pop culture icon, but more than just a pop cultural icon. He's a symbol of something. Like you know what I mean? Like same with
Mm-hmm.
right, and he's more of a comic book character. If you know what I mean? Like if
Mm-hmm.
we're the Fantastic Four really aren't okay. What do the Fantastic Four really represent? Like, that Superman represents. Superman represents, the
Well,
American
I
way.
mean, I think the Fantastic Four represent obviously, a scientific discovery and problem
Yeah,
solving and
yeah, that,
family. Like they represent good ideas, right? Of like striving for to be better. And I mean, well, a lot of superheroes are like that, but I mean, like in the
yeah,
sense that they want to see, like when they establish the future foundation, like the whole point of that is to strive for you know humanity's betterment, right? Like to advance technology,
Superman is more
and to
of a.
help people. And Superman is like again like the champion of the people, right?
I
Like
think
he's
Ant-Man and
supposed
the
to.
Wasp 3 ruined
I
Marvel. I
think
mean,
I think Ant-Man and the Wasp did do a ton of damage. That movie was awful. It was. I still think one of the worst Marvel movies. That was a movie that most Marvel movies I could watch. After watching that movie, I would say it was unwatchable. The jokes are unfunny. The whole fucking story
no.
itself made no fucking sense. The villain Modoc and Kang, they were ridiculous and stupid.
Modoc.
No,
Uh,
that movie did. I think that movie did tons of damage. I feel like if that movie
can
didn't
you,
come out,
the
it
Avengers
wouldn't be
game?
as bad.
The Avengers game, as much as people shit on it, Modoc, they did Modoc better there than they did in the Ant-Man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Avengers game did better with Modoc than the fucking movie.
Yeah.
The movie, I still think that Darren Cross should have been Psycho Man. Psycho Man was a perfect
I,
character to use, but I guess Modoc is more a well-known character. Like he's not like I
I
don't know
always
how to say it, but it's
I
like
always I always figured they're gonna make Modoc a joke in live action.
yeah, but
That's all.
like they kind of just they could have used Modoc properly. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they didn't need to do this whole he's only in the quantum realm, and that was all retardedness. I feel like I don't know whose idea that was, but that was an awful idea. They
Jeff
should have
Loveless.
never done Jeff Loveness, Peyton Reed. I kept saying Peyton Reed, like Peyton Reed was like one of Marvel's worst directors. Why they continued with him is beyond me. Like they should have ditched that guy a long time ago because
They
he
should have.
was truly awful,
It
like a
was supposed to
truly
be
awful
Edgar
director.
Wright, wasn't it? It was supposed to be Edgar Wright.
Yeah, originally it should have been Edgar Wright, but
Oh
he
man,
left.
Edgar Wright's a better director, much better director.
Yeah, he's obviously way more talented than Peyton Reed, but Peyton Reed just has like this whole like Ant-Man in all honesty like should have never gotten a trilogy. Why Ant-Man out of all characters got a trilogy is beyond me. They could have just done
Why?
one movie and moved the fuck on.
And
That's it.
Why is a big bad in that movie too? Like,
Yeah, they why ruin Kang? Like Kang should have been a Fantastic Four villain, like not a fucking Ant-Man villain. Like everything in that movie was just retarded. Like there's no mincing words here. I can't say it any other way. It was the most retarded Marvel movie I've ever seen.
oh, and like and Cassie. Oh, nobody like Cassie.
No,
She was
nobody
really.
like Cassie. She's an awful character. The actress is awful. Never bring that character back.
They are probably gonna bring her back.
They would be stupid to bring that character back. That is by far one of the worst MCU characters ever. The
Yeah,
actress was awful. I'm sure the actress that they originally had in Endgame would have been way better. And she wasn't even an established actor. But I don't know what's her name, but she's an awful actress.
Cassie Noonan.
Why? Yeah, why
She's in a
is she
lot of movies
even
too.
awful? Everything she's been in has been awful. Like she is not good whatsoever. It's actually dumbfounding that they put this girl in fucking movies. Because she's wooden, bland, boring, brings
Yeah,
nothing to the source material or the material itself. Like just a straight up awful actress. And she doesn't even look like the original Cassie too. And
not even close. It's like you could totally tell it's a different actress. Like,
yeah,
'cause
and
it
the
looks like
and
a
the
total
character
different
was
person.
written so poorly too. Like that didn't help either.
No, no.
And the whole like in all honesty, like the moment Marvel reboots, the first thing they gotta do is stop using Scott Lang. I'm so sick of seeing Scott Lang. Like actually now that I think about it, I was like thinking, I'm like, what's a Marvel character do I hate? Well, there you
Oh,
go.
Ant
I
Man.
hate Scott Lang, Ant-Man. Just an
Who did
annoying, stupid character.
I
Not in
say
the
I
MCU,
hate?
but in the comics too. Just I can't stand that character. Like there's that FF run and he's in it, and I'm like, and like why would you use this fucking guy out of all like you couldn't use Hank Pym? Like what the fuck? Like I don't know. Just stick with the original Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay. Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne. That's
Emma
it.
for me.
Those are the only people who should be Ant-Man and the Wasp. Nobody else. Scott Lang is terrible.
It's clearly set up the Young Avengers or in the future. That's why they have Cassie, right?
I don't
Cassie.
even give a shit about
I
Cassie.
know.
Make
I
that
look.
into a new character. I don't give a shit.
I'm sorry,
Get
but
rid
like
of it.
most of the people that the rumor for the Young Avengers, I find annoying anyway.
They're annoying for sure, but like if they have that character stature, it, I'm not even gonna bother watching that. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna bother.
I think the only character I would probably is probably like Kate Bishop because I think Kate Stanfield was a great actress.
No
You
one
know
is
her?
saying Paul Rudd should be Hank Pym, retard.
Paul Mudd. Paul Mudd.
No one is. Oh. No one is saying any of that.
You know
No
what?
one is saying any of that. Get a younger Hank Pym. That's what it should have been.
They should have introduced Hank Pym and Ultron. Maybe like I don't know because he creates
They should
Ultron.
have. They should have established them in the Avengers movies. That's where it should have been.
Yeah,
We should have had Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, but instead Marvel decides, no, they're not going to do that, and for
what
whatever
the?
reason,
It's not staying at 370 million. No way. It's going to theaters.
no,
It's
it's
in,
not. It's literally going in its third weekend. It's not going to
yeah.
stay at that amount.
It's actually over
If
that.
it's staying at that amount, the movie is dead, and that would be an epic disaster, and that would be all over the news.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I hate Scott Lang. Yes, you did say that, Blinded. No, I didn't. Red. Do yourself a favor. You would help everybody. Jump off a bridge in Minecraft.
Jump off a bridge in Minecraft. Yeah, I remember an X he got banned. So we're gonna make 2 million for the rest of the week. Yeah, yeah. gonna call you. Yeah, you're the Luis Fernandez of YouTube, because that's the guy who does the box office updates and stuff on X. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rickon, where's You forgot Speedy. Isn't he a part of Young Avengers too? Where's Speedy? You forgot Speedy in there.
Yeah, we'll see who the. Oh shit! I'm trying to kill this. It says don't get banned for saying jump off a cliff again in Minecraft. No one is getting banned. I'm not getting banned for your stupidness. You're an awful troll. Like you're not even a funny troll. Like you haven't even done anything clever. You just say absolute nonsense half of the time. Nobody's even laughing at your shit half the time.
I'll say this. If there's one, from the 2010s X-Men, if there is one X-Men character I'd like to bring him back, they kind of trolled us with this in WandaVision, but I do like Evan Pierce's Quicksilver. He's hilariously funny.
Yeah, I think all these actors, if they do a reboot, like they should just get recast.
But
they should recast, and like I said, don't ever use Scott Lang again. Get the fuck out of there with Scott Lang. Don't use that character again. And I feel like some of these, like we really do need a hard reboot. Like we've been saying this for quite some time. They need to recast. And it's funny too how now all of a sudden, oh, Marvel's dead, right? And it's like, well, then reboot, clear the whole slate, recast everybody. I mean, I guess
they can't. They can't just recast everybody because some actors and actors are contract because of the contract.
They're gonna have to keep like characters like Tom Holland and I guess Doctor Strange, like whoever is willing to just stay around and they don't care.
I mean, technically, you could always restructure a contract, right? So if they don't want to come back,
there's very few actors I would recast. I mean, obviously, the more newer characters I wouldn't recast. They could stay. But Iron Man has to get recast.
Oh, by the way, that Wakanda show, that Wakanda show, Isaac Wakanda's on Disney Plus right now. I didn't watch it yet. I kind of forgot.
I haven't watched it yet.
I forgot.
I would recast Thor.
Yeah, he's not. Well, he had to clarify things. Right, he had to clarify things, Mr. Chris Hemsworth, because I really thought he was leaving, dying.
Yeah, I mean, I would recast him with a younger actor. I mean, the thing is, he's probably more likely to stay around. So, but I mean, personally, I would just recast the entire.
Sure, he is. He's getting paid a lot.
I would recast Mark Ruffalo too.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo,
I don't think Mark Ruffalo was even a good Hulk. I gotta be honest.
No, of the original 5 Avengers, 2 of them I thought were terrible. Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow.
The DMS group? What was he talking about?
The DM group. You got
Hold on, I see what he's saying.
I don't like. Mark Ruffalo's hawkish. I don't like Mark Ruffalo. I mean, can I say something? Is Mark Ruffalo's acting a little overrated?
I think he's a good actor. I don't think he's a good Hulk.
Or I don't think he's a good Bruce. I don't think he's a good Bruce Banner either.
Yeah, I don't think. Well, that's what I mean when I say he's not a good Hulk. He's not a good Bruce Banner as a character. I think is like way too calm and collected.
Yeah, he jokes around a lot in the movies.
Yeah, like that's what I kept saying. I felt like Edward Norton was a better pick for the Hulk. Obviously, he just he's Edward Norton, and nobody really wants to work with him. He's just too.
Yeah, he's backstage. Yeah,
but you need an actor like that where he just looks like even in the Avengers movies, like one of the problems was like he never came across like the guy is just like how Bruce Banner is always like anxious.
He doesn't give angry vibes or anxious vibes. That's the thing, right? Like
not angry. He doesn't need to be angry. Bruce Banner's like always on edge. Like he's always
he doesn't feel like he's on edge at all.
Yeah, no, he does not come across like that. Even when he's trying to do that, like you go back to like Age of Ultron, right? In Age of Ultron, he doesn't act like that. Thor Ragnarok, no, and Infinity War. That's kind of like the last time he was like the traditional,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in his traditional predicament, right? Nothing like that. So it's just like overall, I feel like they should just get rid of him. Like they were sorry, Marvel
Yeah.
originally wanted Mark Ruffalo in the Incredible Hulk, but it's like
Oh,
he just really
Universal did.
wasn't a good. No, Marvel did. Universal wanted Edward Norton.
Oh, so
I don't think I don't know who could be a good Bruce Banner, but definitely it's not Mark Ruffalo, that's for sure.
yeah.
It's time to move on from Mark Ruffalo.
Well,
Mark Ruffalo is
that's
a
not
little
happening.
garbage.
We know that's not happening with the next Spider-Man.
Well, who knows if it gets rebooted, maybe they will move on. And the
Uh,
thing is, like Marvel can't really say, "Oh, it's because we can't make a Hulk a solo movie." It's like even if
Hey,
that is the
Jan, you
case,
do it.
like
You
the
do it. You do it.
characterization is bad
You
and the
could. You do it.
acting is bad.
You could do. You do it with Sony with Spider-Man. You could always talk about Universal, but doing a solo Hawk movie. Like, why not? What's
Yeah, I don't
keeping?
know why. I don't know why that's maybe Universal doesn't want to, or Disney doesn't want to negotiate with Universal. I also feel like how come like Universal could sit on the rights to a character for well over a decade and not, like if Sony didn't make a Spider-Man movie, I think the rights would avert back to Marvel, right? So why isn't it the
Really?
same with the Hulk? I don't. I feel like they could make a Hulk solo movie because it's like it just doesn't make any sense. Like there hasn't been one in like what 16 years?
2000 was it 2008?
Yeah, 16 years.
17.
17 years. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's been that long. Wow. Man. I mean, they got everybody else from that movie in besides Edward Norton. I mean, they Betty Ross. I mean,
Yeah.
William Hurt
Which
passed
again, that's
away.
another actress that should just been recast.
Yeah, I mean, the first time we got introduced to Betty Ross in the MCU was at What If? This first season, What If?
Oh,
In
I
the
didn't
cartoon.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about the Hulk. Like, like
No. They make Red Hawk a Captain America villain.
yeah, and I don't even really like Red Hulk like as a concept. Like, I guess later on it was okay or whatever, but like I still like personally I really don't understand the idea of, and the only exception I will say is like She-Hulk, but like I really don't understand the idea of like someone else turning into the Hulk. Like that doesn't even make sense to me. Like how do you like, so in other words, can everybody turn into a Hulk if they're exposed to gamma radiation? But that's not what created the Hulk to begin with. It wasn't just that. Like
Oh,
that's so it's like that's why I'm like, well, okay, I guess by that logic, right? Like, like She-Hulk having like a blood transfusion turns her into She-Hulk, but she's not, but she's her normal self, right? But it's like, why does Thunderbolt Ross now turn into a Hulk or has like a split personality, right? And I guess like later on in the comic they changed that. It's just Red Hulk and he's Thunderbolt Ross.
if
But then there's also Betty Ross who's Red She-Hulk. So
the
I don't know. That idea I'm
the
just not a
problem
fan of
is,
that.
I know Scarlett Johansson's a big star, but her Black Widow, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Black Widow could get recast.
the,
I
the
mean, we
problem
have Yelena, but like
the problem with
I
Scarlett
don't know.
Johansson's Black Widow is I don't feel like she
I would
truly
like A
understood.
Bomb too.
I don't feel like she truly understood the character.
I don't think she. Well, I don't think that was her fault. I think they just didn't do anything with the
Like,
character, and that was interesting.
and you see the opposite with Alina. Like
Yeah,
she's only been three things, but they're seem to put more effort in Florence Pugh and Alina than because like Yeah, she's Natasha Romanoff. She does have a history with the Red Room a little bit, but she doesn't have a Russian accent. She doesn't really act like Black Widow, if you really think about it. Where Yelena does, kind of. Like, maybe
I
it's just.
wouldn't recast Moon Knight though. Moon Knight is fine. We barely even see Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, Oscar Isaac's
Like Moon
fine.
Knight needs like better writers, not a recast.
The thing is, they have great actors in Marvel. Like MCU has great actors. The problem is sometimes the writing in the MCU even makes the great actors not exactly up to par. You know, it's like not like it's
Yeah,
not the actor's fault; it's the writing. Like you could tell.
right. I mean the thing is like this reboot should come, like by the time we hit 2030, I think we should get a new Iron Man movie. Like
Well, they're
like
recasting
Marvel
Iron Man.
shouldn't be waiting 20 years to make Iron Man movies. I think there's a big problem with Iron Man right now in the comics where it's like since the MCU version debuted, like no one has really had a good Iron Man run. Like Iron Man is just a character they just let sit there and do fucking nothing. And they all go, well, we all love the MCU version. And you're like, yeah, but like the MCU version barely even touched the stuff that was in the comics. And
Yeah,
yet you they were so fast to get rid of the character. And it's like, okay, it's fine, right? Like, okay, the character's been around for 10 years or whatever. But it's like, but they got rid of Wolverine and they still brought him back. Like that doesn't even make any sense anymore. So you might as well recast. And the thing is, like people go, no, they can't recast Wolverine now. Shut the fuck up. Like all these characters should get recast. Like no actor should just hold down the character and be like, well, Hugh Jackman's dead. Uh,
well,
we
Wolverine
can't do
retires.
another. Yeah, we can't ever do
Yeah,
Wolverine again. You're like,
yeah,
what? Like, no, it's stupid. It's
yeah.
insanely stupid. And the fact that the MCU fans are now going, oh well, wasn't that obvious? No, it wasn't obvious because you bozos were the ones going, they shouldn't recast Iron Man. Oh, how can you recast Iron Man? Robert Downey Jr. is perfect. And you're like, bro, if you go back and you read fucking Iron Man comics, Robert Downey Jr. is that's not what you get in fucking the Iron Man comics. Like that came much later, like closer to the movie is when they were like, if you read Iron Man Extremis is like close to the movies, and that was like a little bit before the movie. In fact, I'm pretty sure that entire creative team must have worked on the movie because the guy who did the art, I don't remember his name, but he did concept art for the movie. The goddamn suit in the movie looks like the
Yeah.
Extremis version, like to like one to one. In fact, I think that was like the only time in all reality when a suit from the comic actually looked one to one. Like the artist, they literally hired the artist in the comic book and then they brought his art to life. And then since then, they've never done that again. Like no artist has ever, a comic artist has ever really worked on these movies, right? For concept art. Like
No.
Marvel does that now internally. They have their own concept art department.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Some people, like I said, I feel like some of these
DC,
MCU fans, they're like,
DC, probably
they're
DC
nutty.
Studios. I think DC Studios has that too. But I think the concept art, the people that work in concept, actually worked on the comics too.
I don't know what DC does, but I think it should be. I
It's
mean,
like,
like that's a whole nother discussion with DC. I don't know what they are gonna do with that because like James Gunn is like, well, the movies are supposed to be all different and stuff, but yet you have like half of the fans going like, oh well, like there's still got to be consistency. And you're like, but if it's supposed to be based on the director's vision, then there's going to be no consistency.
yeah. I mean,
They
you know,
must have their own art department. They must have their own art department because again, I don't understand the sense of like shouldn't there be some type of through line, like some type of visual design throughout all these movies if they're connected? If
yeah.
not, then it goes back to my argument. Why couldn't the Batman be in the DCU?
Uh huh.
That's what I don't understand from some of these people. They just go,
I
"Oh
do,
well, it's too
but
realistic," and it's like, yeah, but there's
Grassy,
realistic Batman comics that are in continuity. What
Grassy
difference does it
think
make?
Degrassi thinks that he's giving hints. I think there was a Christian Bale gift in the chat earlier today. He thinks it might be Christian Bale as the DCU Batman. I mean,
I don't know about that.
yeah. Did
I
he
mean,
really?
like the fact that people are posting all this stuff that people ask for it. I mean, this is a whole different conversation, but like, I really don't understand the argument of, well, Robert Pattinson Batman, even if they were all to agree and say we want this, right? That his Batman doesn't work, and you're like, yeah, but if that is the case, do you know how many Batman stories wouldn't work in continuity?
Mm-hmm.
Like, like the fact is, like, just because something exists in the universe, does that mean it needs to be referenced every time? No, like that doesn't even make sense. That's like you're with a bunch of puppies and you're like, do you know people kill themselves? And you're like, okay, what purpose does that serve? I didn't need to know that now. Like, I'm with puppies right now. Like, I don't know. Like the way people's brains think, I feel is a little bit like scattered brain. Like why does Batman stories, right? If you look at all the most famous Batman stories in the comics, do they ever mention or make a big deal about the fact that there's metahumans and that metahumans could be solving
No,
the situation?
not
No,
really.
no, because the situation is not geared toward metahumans. So it's like
That's
I don't understand that argument. It just seems silly to me.
that's more Justice League stuff, and Batman's about Justice League more like.
Yeah, and people go, oh well, it's
And
grounded, and you're like, but there's grounded characters who are
the
going to
thing,
mash up with the mythical
the thing,
characters. Like,
the DC does story on metahumans, but it's more, but not as much as Marvel. Marvel does focus on metahumans, well, mutants, a lot more than DC does. Like, like, eh, they do talk about metahumans, but DC is not to the extent Marvel does, and right, like it's a bigger issue in Marvel. People with powers. Uh,
yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's just that it depends on the story and what they're
yeah,
doing, right? But so that's why I say
I
it
mean,
just seems, yeah, I
because
don't know, that
there's
doesn't
really
seem like a good counter in my
there
opinion.
really is no there's really no comic characters, whereas there's their comic art is the comic story. Like there's no like Batman, there's no Batman comic, Superman comic, Wonder Woman comic, that Flash comic, Green Lantern, which focuses on the metahuman aspect. Where X Men, most of it is about mutants, right? X Men is
Mhm.
focused about mutants, right, and the issues that mutants have in the world. You really don't see that with metahumans in DC. It becomes, I think,
Right.
metahumans in DC become more acceptable. You know what I mean? Than
Mhm.
mutants in Marvel, right?
Right.
Right. It's the thing is I have the problem with the MCU, right? Because we know X Men. Their thing is about not metahumans, whether mutants are accepted. The thing is, I don't know
Mhm.
how they're going to eventually work in the 616 universe because people already seen Avengers and others with superpowers. So,
But it's like
I,
that in Marvel comics too.
yeah,
Like people like Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, but they don't like the mutants.
yes. Do you see the, and that's kind of an issue, a problem. If you really think
Not
about it.
really. It's been explained, right? They're not mutants. Those
Oh,
characters are not mutants. I mean, like,
because they're not because
I guess
mutants are
there's
different
like
species. Different species.
sometimes someone comes in and says, well, technically this and that, but it's like, no, in general, they're not mutants, and the people really don't have anything to fear with those characters or those heroes, right? And I
But
also feel like if those characters have already been established, but like
but what
mutants is
is
like a thing that's like coming up, maybe there's like a difference.
but say like if the Fantastic Four decide become fascist, people would be like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like because there's evil people in Marvel that are not mutants that have powers too. So
Right.
I guess it's because maybe mutants is a different species, right? Like Spider-Man's considered. I don't know. Spider-Man's considered human, but sometimes he might be considered a mutant, even though he's not. a mutant because mutant is natural, right? A mutant's supposed to be natural, right? And Spider-Man was not natural. He got bit by a spider, so he's not natural, right? Right. So I guess because mutants, the mutant gene is natural. Well, I don't actually think it's natural. Actually, I think it's isn't alien actually the mutant gene? Isn't there,
Hold on, wait, give me a second
isn't
here.
there a whole story where the mutant genes actually might be alien, like at one point?
Well, I mean, there's a whole history about that. Hold on, I'm playing a
Yeah,
game, so I'm like, my brain
yeah,
is like,
yeah. But like
because
TJ
like
or whatever.
there, because like there's a difference between like Inhumans are like experimented by the Kree, right?
Yeah.
But mutants in general was like there is some like weird history about it. I think some it has to do something with the Eternals too.
Yeah. Okay.
But or Celestials and things like that. But shit, okay, I think did I finish it all?
Mutants are the result of the blood of dead celestials, according to one comic. So
Yeah, something like that. I generally don't remember. It's in my opinion it's kind of stupid, but because you're like, well, you could just say they're the evolution of the next
yeah,
evolution of humans, right?
yeah. Basically,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, Superman is technically not a metahuman. I mean, he's an alien. He shouldn't be considered a metahuman. To me, aliens are not metahumans,
Yeah, but
but they
well,
do.
what was I gonna say about the DCU? It's like this is another thing too, right? Like we have to see what all these other projects are gonna look like, and then when they cross over, what they're gonna look like
I'm
too.
sure Supergirl will cross over with Superman in some aspect, would
Yeah,
probably
but
be.
like Supergirl already crossed over with Superman. Like
Yeah.
clearly that's not what we're talking about, right? Like we're talking about what is Wonder Woman gonna look like, her movie's gonna look like, right? Versus Batman,
Well,
or when they eventually do the Flash or Lanterns, right? Like the thing is we saw Guy Gardner, but
he's
does
gonna be a
Guy
lantern.
Gardner and the way his powers function, is that what it's going to look like in Lanterns? Even though that's supposed to be like a gritty cop
Yeah.
detective show. No, obviously it's not going to look like that. It's going to look completely different because they
No.
don't have the budget of the movie. And on top of that, too, it would look silly. It wouldn't contrast well with the story that they're telling, right? So
No. No.
so that's what I'm saying. Like if they're going to do something like Lanterns, and we see other uh characters appear, right? Like again, like we have to see how this is going to play out. Is what I'm saying. I don't think it's we could just assume. Oh yeah, the stuff that we saw in Superman with Guy Gardner, that's exactly how it's going to look like. Like with the Green Lanterns. Like we may not even see what's their home world in the
In
Green Lantern show,
Oa?
Iowa, or yeah,
Oh, Iowa State. Oa, you mean?
yeah,
Iowa.
Iowa, Owa, yeah, Owa, right?
Iowa. It's a state in the U.S.
Sounds like Iowa. No,
I
it's
know. It's
just O
Oa.
and
It's Oa.
A. It's just
Yeah,
O and
Oa.
A.
Yeah, it's Oa.
Yeah,
You're gonna, yeah, we may not see Oa. I mean, I know Sinestro's in this show,
yeah.
right?
Sinestro's in the show. Like, yeah, we don't. Are they going to show is Sinestro a Yellow Lantern?
Gotta,
If there's all these other Green Lanterns, like, shouldn't he be a Yellow Lantern by now? And I mean
yeah,
other
because like
lanterns. I mean like humans.
Sinestro has beef with Hal Jordan, right? And this Hal Jordan is like this rugged, those kind of a rugged type guy, right? Like who's
Right.
been a Lantern for some time. This is not like a young Hal Jordan. This is a Hal Jordan's been a Lantern for some time. I feel like there should have been an established relationship and antagonist protagonist story between Sinestro and Hal Jordan. That I don't know if it'd be in the flashback or the present. We'll have to wait for the show, but I feel like the past. I mean, look, Sinestro does it has a love with Hal Jordan, but Sinestro does get involved with John Stewart too,
Hmm.
like in the comics, right? Gets involved with all the Green Lanterns. Because
Yeah, I mean, those are things I'm just curious. Like, what is? what is everything going to look like in this world with the Green Lanterns? Because Guy Gardner wasn't even wearing a traditional Green Lantern suit. He was
No.
wearing the Max Lord suit, right? Like, and we didn't even get any sort of
Yeah.
like understanding of like why they were
Yeah, because when you
in
turn to
these
Green
like
Lantern,
identical as costumes in Superman. They just work for
was he
Maxwell
wearing it
Lord. That's
under the
it.
suit or something? Because when you turn to the Green Lantern, right? You turn to the Green Lantern suit with the green and black, right? Like it's weird. That's what I thought during the movie. Like, wait a minute, guy. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. How? I hope James Gunn. Cause you know James Gunn should explain that. I would
Well,
ask James Gunn that question.
that's something that's probably going to explain in the
Yeah,
Lancet show. You know what my guess is? My guess is that there is no like there's no like definitive suit. Maybe like there is on their homeworld, but like when they're on Earth, because the thing is like because like based on some of the stuff that we've seen, it's like they're just like in regular clothing.
my fear
And you
is
got to wonder too, like, are they going to be walking around solving this like gritty mystery in their costumes?
when he turns into the Green Lantern costume, it's the Domino face mask, the face mask. Because I just remember having flashbacks saying, "Wow, when I was this face mask when it's the Green Lantern, it was horrible. That was a horrible."
I don't even think they'll even do that.
No,
Because like if you look at the Green Lantern Earth One comic, which is what I think they're going to be like pulling more from, they didn't they they didn't necessarily have traditional costumes. Like when you put on the ring, you didn't get a costume.
no,
You know what I mean? Like it was something that was like given to them, right? So it's like it could be possible that they have costumes, but when they're on Earth, they don't really wear it. You know what I mean? Like they kind of
yeah.
just walk around in their regular costumes, and then when they need to, they can have the projection because that's another thing that they added on eventually or later on, like recently, I guess, that they project the lantern symbol on their chest, right?
Hmm.
I'd be disappointed if they didn't have Green Lantern suits. I don't know. They still could, but I don't think it's going to be something they wear for the entire show. Like based on what we've been told about the show, I'm just like, well, wouldn't it be weird if this is supposed to be a mature show? The mystery that they're solving is a mature, dark mystery. They're supposed to be pulling from True Detective, and you're like, well, I mean, that doesn't really fit with a lot of like traditional Green Lantern, even like Jeff Johns' Green Lantern. That doesn't really fit with it, right? Like this doesn't really seem like a traditional comic book show, which I'm fine with. But I mean, like,
It's gonna be
I
like
just
a
think it would be funny if the
it'd be like
show
a
is
penguin show. It'd be like a penguin. It doesn't seem like a
well, if it
traditional
is like
comic
the
show.
Penguin show, visually speaking,
Yeah.
then yeah, so that confirms that the DCU projects are all visually like they have their own art department. Like it's not like Marvel where someone is coming in and saying, "Here's the concept art," and everything has to be similar, right? Like no, each project has its own individual art department and concept art department.
I don't think they do Red Iron stuff so early, man, right away. And John
Well, I
Stewart is
think they said that there's going to be a Red Lantern in the show, based on what people are saying.
they didn't say which one, right? Because I know Atrocitus is a leader, but there's others. Um,
Yeah, I don't think it was Atrocitus that they
the,
mentioned, but there was
Vice,
a Red Lantern that they mentioned too.
Vice is it Vice? The only two I really think are like the second commands, Vice and Bleeze. Those are the only ones I know, like Vice and Bleeze.
I'll find the because they're doing like mocap.
The Bleeze is the female, right? The female one.
Hmm.
Um, and Vice is kind of unhinged. Red Lanterns are violent. I mean, yeah, they throw up on you, and if they throw up on you, it burns you to death. that's that's the Red Lanterns. That's how they kill their victims. They throw up on you. You don't get thrown up. um, those are the two main ones I know besides Atrocitus. Oh, maybe it's the cat Dexstar. The cat.
Nah,
Is that his name,
I don't think that.
Dexstar?
I think it is Dexstar. Yeah, the cat, the Red Lantern cat.
It'd be funny if it's like Darfleet's in the show. Darfleet's the main villain of the whole show.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just.
They'll
I mean,
justify the rating.
I would hope that all the DCU projects are visually distinct. I think that's one of the things I don't really like about Marvel is like everything has to be kind of samey.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, Clayface. I mean, if they say Clayface is horror like, shoot it like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Shoot it, right? Shoot it like a Supergirl. Supergirl should be shot like Superman because it should be the same. But like, if Clayface should be shot like a horror movie, if they said, don't say it's just horror because it's Clayface. The character is a horror like character. Nah, just shoot it like a horror movie. Have horror like in horror movies. Like for example, the music.
Mhm.
Is it when music stops? Something bad's gonna happen, or is it the other way around? Whatever. Um, isn't Supergirl taking place in outer space?
Yeah, it is. So it would be different
Oh
because
yeah,
we didn't really get to see outer space in Superman.
man. You should. You know what? You made that Brainiac rumor for Superman. You should do it for Supergirl too.
Mm.
People might believe you in that. It's not. That's actually very believable. Supergirl. There is a history of Supergirl and Brainiac too.
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, maybe it'll be like loosely referenced, but I don't think he's in the movie.
No,
No,
Lobos.
they would have said he was in the movie or not.
No, they might want to keep him as a big surprise. Now, like they was like I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't know if how I feel about the hand. If it's the hand in Spider-Man, I feel like get Mr. Negative instead.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, like I make jokes on the X because Spider-Man's be renamed Spider-Man and the New Defenders. um, Brainiac. If there's a Brainiac, Supergirl, it's Brainiac 5. I don't want fucking Brainiac 5. I want fucking Brainiac. Brainiac, and just have him talk like this. Kalal, I have captured is it Candor? Yeah, Candor, right? In this bottle, I tend to bottle up the earth. Kalal, my intellect. To be fair, Supergirl has bigger beef. No, now there's a rumor out there,
Yeah.
Degrassi, that is not negative. Mr.
Yeah,
Negative is
that's
the
not
hand.
Mr. Negative.
Because apparently this.
Well, I said I think it's the hand. No, because the concept art and the thing on his truck.
Yeah, apparently the concept. Apparently there's
On the tank, I mean.
Yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen be the DCU Brady. Yeah, he's gonna be a fifth soul in DCU Brainiac. You know what's the funniest thing?
Ooh.
That fake discussion film site had Mikey Madison as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if she was Harley Quinn though.
I don't think she'll be Harley Quinn. She turned on Star Wars. She's not gonna do DC, man, or Marvel.
I mean, why not though? I mean, she already won the Oscar. You might as well get some money.
She'll probably Ninja. They're not gonna change Marlene's character to a Japanese person. That's gonna be controversial.
That's why I thought it was like this has to be the hand. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not Mr. Negative, because they were also looking at like Samurai.
Mm-hmm. But the people saw Silver Samurai. Why would Silver Samurai be in this movie?
No, that's what another thing people are saying, that because that was an original rumor a long time ago. That doesn't even make sense to me. But Viper is the villain.
No, Viper. If Viper is a villain, make her part of Hydra because she's Hydra. Like I know Hydra hasn't been used a while on an MCU, but you know the same about Hydra. You cut one snake, you cut one head off the Hydra, another one grows, right? Why not bring her back as us, bring back Hydra or something? I don't know. Don't want her to be. I don't. I know we got her already. We technically did get her in the Wolverine movie, but
Yeah.
I still hope it's negative. I still think it's negative. I mean, I still hope it's negative, Mr. Negative.
I mean, it would be nice if it was Mr. Negative. I don't know if it is anymore.
Because
I mean, it's just a logo on the tank. It's like, yeah, if he's not in it, I mean, that logo then looks very similar to the
I know what
Punisher
Ken
when he
Jeong,
was.
but Ken Jeong, he doesn't do serious films. He doesn't do anything serious. Mr. Negative is a serious character. Like Ken Jeong isn't he's a definition of comedy that he shouldn't get for his character. Like I don't know if you do Ken Jeong either because Ken Jeong is Korean. I don't know if you're gonna. I'm kidding. Yeah, Ken Jeong, you're kidding. But Ken Jeong is like they wouldn't get a Korean either, right? Did we get it? Okay, I'm kidding. But Ken Jeong. I mean, I think he would do a Marvel movie, a DC movie.
He said he was just joking.
I know, but I think Ken Jeong would do a DC Marvel movie, but it won't be a serious character. It would be like Paul Walter Hauser's character. Like how Paul Walter Hauser does films. I mean, Paul Walter Hauser does a lot of serious stuff too, but it'd be more like he'd probably do like a comedic character in Marvel or DC. Probably be like, I don't know any funny Korean characters in Marvel and DC. I don't know. Actually, I don't really even know much. I mean, I know Asian characters in DC. I mean, like Cassandra Cain, Lady Shiva, obviously.
Agents of Atlas.
Yeah.
The new version of Agents of Atlas.
I
mean, you know, the one big character that they haven't even mentioned if they were going to appear in the MCU or not was Luna Snow.
Luna Snow.
Yeah. I mean, because they only said that Jeff is not only one, I guess, is coming.
Oh soon. Yeah, Luna Snow in because Marvel Rivals really blew up Luna Snow.
Yeah, I pretty much now I think all the characters that are not in the MCU but are in that game, they're going to be in the MCU. Because Kevin Feige was like, "Oh, my son played the game, and that was the only time he ever cared about Marvel."
He's a bad.
Like, damn.
I'll be the show guy worth it, won't it? It'll be not Sonata. Hiroko Sonata was in the MCU. Technically, could recast him. He was in it for 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He was in Endgame against Clint Barton.
Yeah, he was in Endgame. Yeah.
Why do you have to?
And he's Japanese.
He is Japanese, but I think he's played Chinese character because Scorpion is Chinese. He's not Japanese. Scorpion.
I didn't even know that.
Isn't Scorpion Chinese in Mortal Kombat?
I have no clue now. Oh, is this one?
He might be. No, he's I don't know.
I thought he was. I thought he was.
No, he's Japanese. He's Japanese. Hanzo, yeah, he's Japanese. Or the Snakes guy. Oh, the Snakes guy is Henry Golden, I think. Or no, or you mean the original one? Yeah. Because I know that the one from the Snakes Eyes movie, he's mixed, right? I think he's I think he's mixed. Chloe Bennett. Yeah, but Chloe Bennett. The thing about Chloe Bennett, she's not exactly a big star. I mean, like, what's she done since?
No.
Agents?
They'd only bring her back for Quake. I mean, I don't even think they're gonna do that anymore.
When Solo Snake Eyes? Yeah, he's British. Yeah, he's British Asian. When your next work was going to be Powerpuff Girls, live action Powerpuff Girls, you know your career's not going in the direction you wanted to go. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess that could have been a popular show, but that shit looked like ass. I mean, Powerpuff Girls is pretty popular.
Yeah, but nobody wanted the live action, and
the way that they did it was awful. That leak that came out, that shit was garbage.
Oh, and the leak trailer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was shit too.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking there.
MCU needs to make their own stars. Chinese make clear where the originators. All right. Sub-Zero's Chinese.
Sub-Zero's Chinese. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Mr. Negative is gonna be played by a Chinese actor. Man, Jackie Chan's too old. If he was young, Does Mr. Negative, but Mr. Negative doesn't do. Does Mr. Negative do combat fighting at all?
Does say that again?
Does he do combat fighting at all, Mr. Negative?
Yes, he does.
If Jackie Chan, but Jackie Chan hasn't played villains. I don't think I've seen him ever play villains. Jesus fucking Christ, Skydance is burning down the sea suit at Paramount. But yeah, Scorpion's going to be in it.
I think I'm gonna watch Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal. Where do you watch it on? Where do you watch it in Canada?
Paramount.
Oh, I don't have Paramount. I didn't pay for that. Jackie Chan.
They shot that in Toronto, by the way, the second season.
I know. Anthony Mackie.
No, not just Anthony Mackie. What's his name? Who's Metamorpho? He's in it too.
Anthony Kerrigan. I know. Yeah. And Will Arnett. Oh, there's a voice for. What's the clown character name again?
Yeah, Sweet Tooth.
They
need to make a new game because it's like, Twisted Metal Black. I tried to play that and I was like, oof, this did not age well.
Ooh.
Those controls and everything. I was like, oh shit, I wasted money on that. I was disappointed.
A young Kerry. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this name. A young Kerry Hiroki Tagawa would have been a good Mr. Negative. Let me see good Korean actors.
What do you mean Chinese actors?
Well, Chinese actors. I mean, do they have to be actually from China, but could they be born in other countries?
They can be born in other countries as long as they're Chinese descent.
Yeah.
Ooh. Didn't even see that shit. Says I've seen the first season.
Daniel Rue? Was Daniel Rue?
I need to see the second. I don't have Peacock. Oh, it's on Peacock in the States. I forgot. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. What's John Cho?
Ryan Gosling should be Mr. Negative. Shut the hell up, Red.
What about Daniel Rue from? No, he's
been beaten into the ground.
Daniel Rue, was he in MCU already?
Daniel Rue.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Daniel
Where
Rue.
has he been?
No, he hasn't been in the MCU. But he is Chinese and born in America, though.
Where did that? Hold on, give me a second.
Ryan Gosling should be Mr. Negative. Cast the right guy as Mr. Negative. My God. There's Daniel Rue. James Hong is too old. Jimmy Yo Yang. Yeah, I don't think Jimmy Yo Yang is gonna be Mr. Negative. I'll probably go with Daniel Rue. I mean, how old is he? How old is he? Oh, he's 50 years old. Actually, 50 years old is actually, for Mr. Negative, actually, he fits right in. We're gonna cast Red as Mr. Negative. Red's gonna be Mr. Negative. That's the plan. Let's have Red as Mr. That's who I 50 guy. Oh, what's his name? I know you're talking about Daniel Day Kim. Daniel Day Kim. Is that his name? Daniel Kim, he's actually South Korean. Who is the Shang-Shang in that movie? Get him. Shang-Shang in that movie? Shang? Oh, I know who that is. MK. Mortal Kombat. Oh, wait. Brian will be back. Mortal Kombat. Film. Who is Shang Tsung? Chin Han is actually Chin Han. He is 55 years old, so when he's in the he actually does look at Mr. Negative. He does look at Mr. Negative. He's not a bad choice either. Chin Han. Yeah, we should cut. Yeah, Brad. We should cast that guy. It's Mr. Negative. Chin Han is not a bad choice. Connect Mr. Negative to the 10 rings. We'll be. Don't worry. Blind will be coming back, guys. Don't worry. Toby Wong, fucking Charlie Chan. Oh no, he was. Oh my god. The guy from Mortal Kombat was in the MCU. In a very tiny role in Captain America: Winter Soldier. Councilman Yen. I don't remember that. But we know in MCU they do sometimes use the actor twice for different roles. That's what message. Okay. Oh, am I opening scene at the diner? Oh, So, Degrassi, what do you think of Matt Smith joining The Last Starfighter? Star Wars. What do you think? You think Star Wars is dead or it's alive? It's alive. Or it's alive. You think Marvel's dying? I know you think Marvel's dying. I know you. You think Kevin Feige's gonna pull a Mr. Man and be like, I'm gonna kill my own creation. Okay. Ric Flair, no. A Peacemaker. Did you hear Degrassi, did you hear they wrote Roman Reigns off WWE yesterday to go film Street Fighter. Did you hear that? They wrote him off yesterday to go film Street Fighter. But Cody Rhodes is to film Street Fighter, and we're not Peacemaker, John Cena, Brock Lesnar. Yeah. The Black Adam abandoned Peacemaker, man. That's why Peacemaker turned babyface. What was Roman Reigns having? The rumors Akuma, I believe. I believe it was Akuma. I think. Okay. Yeah, Akuma. I think that's his name. If I'm saying that right. And Cody Rhodes is playing Guile. And yeah. A movie's supposed to start filming this month, I believe. For the 15 minutes now, you've just been droning on with names. Toby Wong. Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan. I got Minar's big dick out of my way here, and Toby's chunk. I don't know what's out of my left. Is that junk? Yeah, he has a physique. I mean, yeah, of course. He has a physique. Not everybody who's in that movie has a physique, man. I mean, the guy who's playing Bison has no physique. Street Fighter will flop if don't cast Kenny Omega. Street Fighter, yep. The movie's beginning to film, Degrassi. It's beginning to film. He'll be on the Prasad. This is his big break. Roman Reigns is also another film that just came out or is about to come out. This Amazon movie with Eddie Murphy, Keke Palmer. He has a role in that, I believe. And yeah. Is he playing Street Fighter? Street Fighter? I don't know. But he's in another film that has that's Eddie Murphy, Keke Palmer for Amazon Prime. Also, so he's in that role. He after his wrestling career, he does say he wants to get into Hollywood and acting, and he's definitely on his way there. It's probably the same for Cody Rhodes when he's done, too. So you can look for those two wrestlers to be featured, like John Cena and Batista are, getting roles. Those two are definitely next. And Becky Lynch, maybe. But I know you saw SummerSlam, man. So yeah, he's playing Street Fighter. He's a tribal chief, Degrassi. He gets other people to play Street Fighter for him. Okay. Do you think he gets his Jason Momoa's woman to play Blanca? Yeah, Blanca. Degrassi, do you think Roman Reigns gets these roles on his own, or do you think being related to The Rock helps him? Yeah, Jason Momoa's Blanca. Yep, he's gonna be green with the hair. Yeah, that's Blanca. You okay with that? Yeah, but he's not gonna be funny as Blanca, man. Are you okay with that? Him as Blanca? He'll make Blanca badass. Well, isn't there another one like Blanca that's different color? That's blue. Was there somebody like Blanca that's blue in Street Fighter? With or somebody similar to Blanca, but just different, not green? No. I might be mistaken. He was funny in Minecraft. Yeah, Momoa could be funny. That's no doubt. Directing? Who's directing it? The Street Fighter director. Remember Snake Eyes casted the main character in Mortal Kombat? Who's directing Street Fighter movie? Oh, it's a Japanese actor by name Kito Sakurai. Kito Sakurai. Something like that. Yeah, he's a Japanese director. Okay. Yeah. Keto Sakurai. Yeah, okay.
I'm back from the grave.
Where did he go?
I died and I returned.
Oh man. He went to the Lazarus pit?
Yeah.
I'm just talking Street
What
Fighter with
is
these
Red
guys.
talking about? What is Red talking about now?
Oh, we're just talking Street Fighter, the movie. They're gonna start filming soon.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
they
they
got a
haven't
good
even started filming yet. Oh shit. Okay.
this month. Yeah, this month.
So then when's it coming out then?
When's it coming out? When's the date? I don't know. I don't see the date. 2027, I believe.
Oh,
But yeah,
2027. Oh shit. Okay.
I think he'd be excited because this director is directs Twisted Metal, 4 episodes in the first
Oh
season.
really? Okay.
Yeah. So I think 2026. Really? Eric Andre show?
Oh, if
I'm
he
gonna
did
be
the
honest.
Eric Andre show, then okay.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Eric Andre.
I like Eric Andre, man. There's some of the I like that Netflix movie that he made. That was funny.
Yeah, I mean Street Fighter can be campy. Street Fighter is like the opposite of a Mortal Kombat is. Like Mortal Kombat is supposed to be gory, bloody, and like for adults. More Street Fighter is meant for like younger people, younger audiences. It's gonna be
Mhm.
campy. It can probably be PG-13, right? Like it's always been that's because back in the day it's always Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat was always for adults. Emma, he was one of this. Yeah, I mean, where was I? Where was I, man? Where was I? Oh yeah. All right. So, so this is anybody really want to see a Spider Punk animated movie? Lots of joke characters in Street Fighter. Yeah, I know there's no Cammy White. There's no Cammy White cast. I know it's in the cast. There's only one woman. One woman. One woman. There's only one woman in the whole cast. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. It's only one woman, Chung Li. That's it. You got fucking 50 Cent Spellwalk too. God. Um, they got so
What's his name is also an Andrew Schultz, isn't it?
yeah, Dan Hickey. Yeah, they got no woman except they only got
Oh,
one
but
lady.
you were talking about Spider Punk. That was even.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Is anybody really interested in a Spider Punk animated movie?
I think they're only doing it because the animation style.
Yeah.
His was different compared to everybody else's.
Yeah, I understand. I understand Spider Woman and Venom, but like Spider Punk, like maybe you know what they should do? Instead of Spider Punk, why not do Spider Grand? I know.
Nah, Spider Punk makes sense. The animation, his animation style was the most unique, and we barely got to see him. So
Spider Punk will also flop. I'm interested in the Venom animated movie. Is it going to be PG-13 or are they going to push the envelope of that movie? That's the question, man.
I mean, they said it was going to be rated R. That was a rumor, but something makes me think they'll just be PG-13.
Yeah, the thing is, did they have anybody attached to it, like the direct or write, or is just like announced?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then what else is there?
The rumor was it was Seth Rogen who was producing it.
Seth Rogen doing everything. Fuck Seth
Hey,
Rogen.
I mean, he's been producing a lot of good stuff, so I can't really.
Yeah, he's a good
Really
producer. I'll say this: he does produce good stuff. He does make good stuff. It's just that his act. I mean, he's not a bad actor. It's just that I need to see him act and play somebody else besides himself and everything. You know, because he plays himself in everything. Even Donkey Kong plays himself. Okay, he voices himself.
I
But
mean,
he
there's
hasn't.
a studio. He was in
Yeah.
he was in Steve Jobs or Steve Wozniak. I mean, briefly he was in that movie, but
Donkey Kong.
I don't know. Donkey Kong movie with him, I think it'll be pretty good. He
But
was producing it.
I don't know if it's confirmed, but apparently it's trademarked, right?
I mean, yeah, obviously they're making a Donkey Kong movie.
Yeah.
They have Donkey Kong Land now. They have the Donkey Kong game.
Yeah, the game is.
Next stop is Donkey Kong the movie.
Don't make it. I mean, it's not going to be live action. You already got him Mario, and it has to be the Mario version. Like you can't do.
I think you're botting. I'm not sure if it's me or.
Huh? Me? Am I botting, guys? Am I sound like a robot?
Is that me who's botting or?
Oh, that's you, I think.
Maybe it is. Can you hear me botting?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh shit.
Seth Rogen.
Me botting here.
Yeah, TJ says you.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just pausing.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. I mean, you ever heard people talk when they look actually sound like robots? Blindly got McDonald's Wi-Fi. All-star voices cast in Animal Farm. Yeah, you're right. Seth Rogen is doing. He's doing a. Oh, he's muted himself. He's fixing things. He's fixing things. Okay. Man. Oh yeah, you know what the stupidest post we saw yesterday? I know Blind will come back. He left. Will come back. Usually we'll end at 12, but we're gonna go a little longer today. We'll go a little longer. But what was the stupidest post yesterday that we saw? Me and Blind you guys saw in the chat. Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Tom fucking Holland as Spider-Man. Did you see that? Tom Holland. It was a Spider-Man. It was a Spider-Man stand account. So like Tom Holland as not Spider-Man as Batman. As Batman. Tom Holland as Batman. Oh my god. What is everybody's fascination of Tom Holland being everything? Yeah, Tom Holland is Batman. Yeah. Tom Holland is Batman. Yo, Tom Holland? Oh, Gaten Matazaro? Really? People want James Bond? Look. Here's the thing about Tom Holland. When I see pictures of him, even with
breaking news.
What?
Last of Us is going to end at season 3.
Who? Last of Us? What?
Yep.
Ha ha ha.
Breaking news. Breaking news is coming in just right now. I'm not joking. I'm on Reddit right now.
Oh, you're on Reddit right now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What the?
Yep.
Timothy Johnson is Robin? Oh, come on.
Yo, did you hear?
What?
Am I botting still?
Pump.
Let me just switch.
Are you using the same mic as always?
No.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah, maybe the
Breaking
mic.
news: Blinded has Burger King Wi-Fi.
Well, what I was saying, Blind, is that
Yeah, my Wi-Fi's messed up. I switched to my data, and the data's messed up too.
oh, it could be
I'm gonna
that.
have to bounce.
Okay, it could be that. It could be the internet, not exactly your mic. But if you could stay in the chat for a bit, stay in the chat if you can. What I was saying is about Tom Holland. When I see him, not doing his stuff in public, right? Like whatever he's doing in public. To me, Tom Holland seems like the type of actor that like I can't see this guy be charming. He can't be charming, or I just don't see him being like a type of guy who could act charming. Or I guess it's because his look, but I'm like this. He just seems awkward. Tom Holland just seems awkward. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't seem like a guy that's gonna charm a girl. I know he got Zendaya, so he definitely charms Zendaya, but it helps when you're rich, and she probably makes more money than him because of the endorsements she does. Okay. But he doesn't seem like the guy is gonna be as charming. Who could be, he just seems awkward. Like he's always awkward or nervous and awkward around. Like that's why I don't think he could be Batman Bruce Wayne. I can't picture him like that. Yeah, the man who is a nobody. I don't think he could. I don't. Or James Bond. Yeah, still very young. Nothing lasts forever. I think they have been in a relationship for some time. They have been in a relationship for some years. They're probably engaged, but they should get married already. Pedro Pascal has been casted as Commissioner Gordon. Tom Holland is on a Batman movie. Shut up. He probably gets a lot of money for Spider-Man. They've been in a relationship for 10 years, so what's taking for so long to get married? Come on. Like, okay. He just seems awkward. He just really seems like an awkward kid. They don't want to. Well, you know why? It's because they're gonna break up. Okay. And you know why Sydney Sweeney? You know why Sydney Sweeney is single right now, right? You know why Sydney's single? I'm not. I know Sydney Sweeney is going to discourse. There's all the discourses about. There's discourse about Sydney Sweeney, whatever political leaning, the American Eagle dreams. But I'm saying, you know why she's single? Because she knows she's a lot more valuable as a single woman. She's a lot more valuable as a single woman. The jeans controversy is really, really dumb. Yes. And it's funny. They want to cancel her for what? She's supposedly a Republican? Newsflash! You all like Marvel movies? Guess what? Kelsey Grammer is in in Avengers Doomsday. You know he's a Republican, right? A Republican. Okay? You like Sylvester Stallone? He's a fucking Republican. Sorry. Face it. Face the reality, man. Okay? Sydney Sweeney is... She's the it girl right now. Like... She's the most marketable actress right now. And she's capitalizing on it. Is it that? Chris Pratt's conservative. Yeah, like, welcome. Woody. Yeah, Tim Allen. I'm pretty sure Woody Harrelson is too. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's. Was she gonna track out James Bond? She's gonna track James Bond, and she's gonna be James Bond. Yes, that is James Bond. This little toothpick is gonna be Jane Bond. Jane Bond. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. I don't know if Tom Hanks is Republican. I don't know. I know Tim Allen is. He's conservative. Why does Matt Jarbo look like the guy that's still Woody? Conservatives are fine if they're really conservative. Yeah. Why does Matt Jarbo look like the guy that's still Woody? Oh, yeah. We do joke around about that. Half of their centuries. Okay. I'm just saying, people have to stop being oversensitive to stuff like that. Because if you're being a snowflake about stuff like that, that's why you're losing. Okay, get over it. Sorry. Okay. Because no, I'm gonna end it in a few minutes. I'm not inviting anybody on. But blinded. I want to thank Blinded for coming on. Right. Okay. So. Yeah, my Campia video did well. My Campia video did well. If you haven't watched the Campia video, tell me if you watch it, tell me your thoughts. You want Campia to be Campia's thoughts on Henry Cavill's Batman. Okay. I don't know. Is he a fake engineer? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna post another Campia video in a bit. I'm gonna expose the man. For his dumb Henry Cavill takes. But I'll end this in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll end this in 10 minutes. Okay. Some ordinary got fucking exposed and he doesn't live far from me. Should I pull up? Yeah, pull up, but make sure he doesn't pull a boogie on you, man. He might do what Boogie does, man. He might have a gun and give a warning shots. You better be careful, man. He might pull a boogie on you. That fat liar, Boogie 9. Or I could do his Francis interpretation. Brampton, no joke. I could do a Francis. I can do Francis. All right. Hey guys, Francis here. I want to talk about this. This has been bothering me. Pull off a veto and call the cops. Dude. Yeah, the guy is illegal. I'm surprised Tony didn't do a stream today. Whatever. Hey guys, Francis here. I'm gonna talk about. We should do like Saggy and Tony are doing streams together on locales. Clout chasing. I should do that. I mean, I kind of am with the AW the tracks, but I should do that. All right. Now, okay. And you're never gonna see me. Oh my God! Yeah. 100th grand for lying. You think you can pay that off? So that probably means more. I'm gonna definitely do more Campia clips for sure. Here's the thing: I have been posting things that I shouldn't be posting, but I don't get in trouble. There's no copyright or anything like that. Okay. And Jester Bell has to make some stupid videos as of late. But AEW detracts this Sunday, so we'll be detracting 11th episode. Yeah, it'll be my 11th episode. AEW detracts this Sunday, right? Friday is gonna be Let's Talk Pop. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to make an actual video, not just record Campia saying stupid shit. But I just don't want to do Campia. Okay, I want to know something. Has Grace said anything stupid in the last week that I could clip and record and upload and upload, just tell me, guys, before I end this. Okay? You're tracking Chester Bell. Okay? Because Grace does definitely get me a little bit more attention and Campia. So is Chester Bell. I mean, I want to do, okay? Clip Chester Bell too. No. Red is the engineer, okay? So tell me, like, I want to do like a complication of really, really bad takes. So like, I want to take like takes from like Campia, Grace, Jezebel, some others of like say they review Peacemaker episode 1. Say you don't like episode 1, I want to take your whole other takes and put it into one video. Just random, not like and not organized, just random. I don't just random in a random order. Really, no, just like that. I have. Yeah, I don't want to do confrontation. I do have. What's it called? Cap cut, so I can make that. Paul Bunny's fools. I do want to do that. Okay. Blind can help me out. He can do that partner in crime. So can Red, so can TJ, so can George. Everybody. So can Sideways. We're gonna expose these people. I should do that. All right. And when I see casting choices by John Campia again, I'm gonna clip them out because most of them are horrible. The only good one is the Wonder Woman one, and that's it. The Wonder Woman one, that's the only good one. And that's it. Stuck in Creamstar. No, Keemstar doesn't live far from us either. Too blinded. He only lives in Buffalo. Huh? Has Sturgis said anything stupid? All right. I really gotta end this. His wife is claiming everyone doxed him. What a bitch. All right. I had a fun stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Alien Air full season screenshots are out. Peacemaker season 2 coming in hot. When's Alien Earth's debut? Oh, by the way, before the ending, do you see the Ice Cube movie? Look at this. Serge says a lot of stupid things. Where's the Ice Cube movie? What's it called? Ice Cube movies. What's the Ice Cube movie? World of World. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, the remake. Is that what it is? What's it called? I don't think I can see it. I don't think. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. 0%. It's still a 0% critic score. 15%. 15% audience score. Ice Cube's career might be done. Oh yeah, and Wednesday tomorrow, man. Wednesday debuts tomorrow. So I gotta check that out. But oh my God. Has there ever been a movie in the history of Rotten Tomatoes that has a 0% critic score? Ever? Oh my God. Yeah, Ice Cube's career is done. He's done. Blinded pulling up. Don't hurt yourself, Blinded. Emoji movie. Emoji movie? Really? So what? So Twisted Metal. I'll show you before I really end this. I keep stalling. I don't know why. Twisted Metal. 95%, but I think that's season 1. 78% critics. King of the Hill. 100%. 92. The Pickup. I don't know what that is. All right. I got some. There is some streaming this. There's some streaming this. There's some good shows this month. Really good shows this month that I gotta check out. Man. Ice Cube. Yeah, Ice Cube is in that movie. That movie got 0%. Okay. Now I gotta end it here, guys. Thank you. It's The Pickup. It's the movie with Roman Reigns is in it. Thank you. The Pickup. Degrassi. The Pickup is the one with Roman Reigns. He's in it. Weapons? Oh yeah. Weapons also. But all right. Thank you, Degrassi. That's the name of the movie. Pickup. That's okay. All right. Thank you for coming, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment before. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're gonna give you what you want.
That's not what I want.